the East Alton Ice Arena. We got Highland and who are we playing tonight? Collinsville, K-Hawks. Getting a late start. The game before us, I guess, ran long. They were just finishing up when we walked in from Joe's Pizza. It was Mascuda and Belleville, I think. Highland wearing their red jerseys. I think Collinsville is considered the home team tonight. Looks like we got Gavin Schmidt back. He was out last weekend. Nice to have him on D. Lucas Fry will be in net. Highland's just gathering around the net. Ready to go. My third game of the weekend already. Two Twin Bridges games that I've been to and been broadcasted at. I'm a little further down here this evening, a little bit on the Highland side. So hopefully we'll be able to see that other goal. We'll be able to see this goal well, so that's good. Zoom in a little bit. Alright, so we got Hicks, Warrenley, Oren, Weiss, Hazelhurst. Highland has a pretty crowded bench tonight. A well-attended game. Hicks has it. Reverses towards Oren. Oren has it now. Oren skating up ice. Far side to Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst skating in. A shot and a goal. Maddox Hazelhurst gets the Bulldogs on the board 17 seconds in. So we'll take that. 1-0 Bulldogs. Maddox Hazelhurst just carries the puck into the zone, takes a wrist shot, beats the goalie cleanly. And it's 1-0 Highland. Same line.
Yeah.
17 seconds in, they don't change. So Warrenley gets the puck there, kind of turns it over, but Collinsville dumps it in. Oren with it. Turnover by Oren. They skate in, backhander on Fry. Fry saves it. Collinsville trying to wrap around. It's broken up. Highland dumps it down. I think this is going to be icing.
Yeah.
Highland sends a new batch of forwards and defense over the boards. Ammon, Hoyt, Rinko, Arabic, and McGrew. Ravick gets it out. There's another team that Highland has better jerseys in. Hoyt tries to get around 2 K-Hawks. Collinsville gets it to Rinko. Hoyt gets it to Rinko. Rinko gets it out. Collinsville with purple jerseys. K-Hawks across the front. Got a partial line change here. Resman is still out there. Resman actually just came on the ice. So we got Abendroth, Bogacki, and Resman. They finished the line change now. The defense is changing. Schmidt coming on. Schmidt and Tolley. They wave off icing. Bogacki cross ice to Abendroth. Schmidt picks it up. Schmidt takes a shot, rebound. Bogacki has it now. Bogacki's shot doesn't get through. Bogacki gets it back to Tolley. Tolley takes a shot that hits his skate. Bogacki on the back check. Tolley and Resman battling for it. Abendroth heads off. Hazelhorse comes on. Schmidt dumps it in deep. Resman and Bogacki head to the bench. So we've got a whole new line out here now. Puck goes into, I believe that went into the Collinsville bench. So we'll get a face off. Defense changes as well. 9 minutes left in the first period. 9:07. Highland leads 1-0. Hazelhorse scored 17 seconds in. We got Orrin, Hazelhorse, and Weiss. With Hicks and Wernley. Wernley picks it up behind his own goal, gets it up to Orrin. Orrin can't get it out. Hazelhorse plays it back to Wernley. Wernley behind the net, too far to Hicks for Hicks, but Orrin gets it. Orrin, they get it out. Orrin dumps it in deep. Weiss has it. Hazelhorse now behind the net. He gets hit. Keeps the puck though. Plays it back to Weiss. We got Coach Hicks, Coach Weiss, and Coach Gunter on the bench tonight. And I think they're going to call offsides from a pretty terrible angle. I don't know how he called that from there. Might have had some help from the Collinsville bench. I don't know. Fisher on the ice now. Fisher out there for, I believe, the first time with Hoyt and Ammon. Fisher might have been out there earlier. Ravik has it. Ravik cutting in the middle. Ravik takes a shot, but it's blocked. Ravik scored a big goal last weekend. I think it was the game winner. McGrew plays it behind the net, but Collinsville takes over. McGrew gets it back, plays it up to Ammon. Ammon has it. Ammon, that's going to be offside. Fisher plays it. Ammon passed it right at the blue line, and his teammates couldn't hold up. They're going to take this all the way back to the Highland zone for some reason. I believe they called offsides, but they usually don't take it down. I think if it's an intentional offsides, they take it down, but that, I don't think. It might have been because Fisher played the puck rather than tagging up. I'm not for sure the rules of why they took that down, made the face-off in our zone. I would never question the judgment of a referee, though, so I'm sure they got it right. Ravik doing a nice job keeping this in the Collinsville zone. Highland changing. Ravik didn't have much help there. Resman on the ice. Dances around a Collinsville player. Gets it to Bogacki. Bogacki can't control it. Tolley on now with Schmidt. They're a bigger defensive pairing here, size-wise. Tanner Perrine out there. They get it to Resman. Resman circling. Resman gets around his man, cuts to the net. Puck goes behind the net. Bogacki and Resman are both there. Comes out. This is going to go down the ice. They had their hand up. The ref had his hand up for icing, but it was on goal, so Lucas Fry had to play it. We're getting a line change now. Schmidt, nice play. Abendroth bangs away. Abendroth gets it. Well, tried to get it into the Collinsville zone, but it deflected over the board, so we're going to get a face-off. I believe one of the Collinsville fans was able to retrieve the puck, throw it back on the ice. Abendroth and Weiss force a turnover there. Highland has the puck in the zone. Weiss tries to center it, but it's knocked down. They played around to Hicks. Hicks gets it back. Shot. Rebound goes past Weiss. Collinsville plays it kind of oddly back behind their own net. There was a lot of pressure. Weiss goes down in front of the net. I didn't really see what happened there. Abendroth takes the man. Weiss gets the puck, shoots it, and that's going to go up into the netting. Good shift there for Highland. A lot of pressure with Weiss, Abendroth, and Rinko, along with Hicks and Wernley. They were able to keep the puck in the Collinsville zone for quite a while. Collinsville tried to clear several times, couldn't get it out. So now we'll send McGrew and Arabik out there with Orrin, Fisher, and Hazelhorse. Hazelhorse is the only goal scorer of the night. 17 seconds in. Fisher, nice play along the boards. He tries to center it, but doesn't make it through. Arabik gets it. Arabik tried to pass that to McGrew, but it went off a skate out of the zone. Orrin skating in. Orrin, I think Hazelhorse is offsides on the far side there. Hazelhorse is chatting the ref. My wife disagrees. We'll have to check the replay. Hazelhorse didn't think he was offsides either, so. Puck played in. That's on goal. Fry had to get his pad on it. I saw a shot from the neutral zone go in the net in Twin Bridges game. It kind of skipped like a like you're skipping rocks. So you never know. You throw it on net, it might go in. Orrin has it. Tries to get around his man. Hazelhorse skating in. He shoots, he scores. Hazelhorse again. I think that went 5-hole. It seemed like the Collinsville goalie was in a good position, but Hazelhorse got it by him. 3:42 left in the first. Hazelhorse has 2 goals already. Hoyt, Ammon, Bryan, Schmidt, Tolley. Mark Ammon, nice play at the blue line, gets that puck in. Bryan and Schmidt battling for the puck. Schmidt shoves his man, but Collinsville comes out of there with it. Plays it up the middle of the ice. Pretty dangerous play there, but they do get it out. Hoyt tips it over. His man skates. Oh, he lost the puck. He was about to burn a guy. Hoyt has 2 K-Hawks on him. And that puck splits 2 Bulldogs and goes down on net. They waved off icing anyway. Ammon, nice pass from Schmidt. Ammon has it now. Ammon gets around his man. And he's going to chase the puck into the corner. Tolley has it now. Tolley takes a shot, covered by the Collinsville goalie. We always talk about the corners, but Nice Rink is an oval, so it's debatable whether there really are corners. Good face-off win by Resman. Shot. Resman gets it back. Wornley's out there. I think Wornley was the one who took that shot. Didn't make it through to the goal. Hicks gets it back in deep. And this goes down. Collinsville is going to get a little pressure, but Cooper Hicks there just breaks that up. Not much. 2 K-Hawks were coming down the ice, and only Cooper Hicks was back, but he just beat everybody to the puck. Resman skates in, gets around his man. He tries to center it to Avendroth and Bogacki, but it doesn't get through. Bogacki has it now. Bogacki can't keep it in the zone. Good stick by Wornley in the neutral zone. Avendroth heads off. Oren comes on. Hicks now skating in. Bogacki heads to the ice. He looks a little tired at the end of the shift. Oren and Bogacki. Resman's still out there though. Resman banging away. They've got Rinko at the point. Hicks had pinched in there, so Rinko was covering the point. Good awareness by Cole. I actually thought we had 4 forwards for a minute, but Hicks was the second defenseman, but he was in farther into the zone. 1:08 left, first period. Got a late start this game. Oren gets it to Ravik. Ravik shot, doesn't get through. Rinko's going to get it along the boards. Collinsville comes out with it, but Ravik's going to intercept. Ravik heads to the middle of the ice, but he loses it. Collinsville gets it out. Oren in good position. Oren, he tried to play that way down the ice to Weiss, who was wide open, but didn't get to him. A shot. Fry tries to glove it, but it was wide of the net and off the boards. 35 seconds left. They pass it towards Rinko, but it's kind of behind him. Weiss turns it over. McGrew's there. I think Weiss thought he had McGrew, but McGrew was a little further away from him than he thought. Highland breaks it up and brings it down the ice. Late first period here, 10 seconds left. McGrew's going to get it. McGrew plays it to Ravik. Ravik splits 2 Collinsville players, and that's going to be the end of the period. Highland leading 2-0. Shots are 8-5 in favor of Highland. Highland really had, I don't think the 8-5 quite tells the story though. Highland really had more possession and pressure. Fry faced 2 or 3 shots that were just stumped down from the other end of the ice, so not much real pressure from Collinsville. Coach Weiss strategizing. I was trying to think of the Saturday Night Live strategery. but I'm not sure how to make that a verb.
Yeah.
Let's go, Bulldogs!
All right, so we'll switch sides, which will be good. So all the Highland goals will be right here where I have a closer vantage point. You'll see the puck going in that goal right there. Fisher, Hazelhorse, and Ammon are going to try to put it there to start. Foley plays this to Schmidt. Schmidt's just going to skate with it for a while. He gets it in the zone, and Schmidt might have been offsides. I don't know who else would have been offsides. He lost the puck, so when you, even if you're the one carrying the puck in, if you lose control, you can kind of put yourself offsides. They dumped this in, and they were going to call icing. That, I think, was a good call. Kind of a cheap icing. 22 seconds into the second period. Highland leads 2-0. Fisher goes over by Ammon and started on the other side for the faceoff. Decided to switch. Hazelhorse gets the puck. Can't get it out though. That might have been deflected. Ammon's going to try to get it out. And he gets it into the Collinsville bench. Highland has a whole bench full of players here tonight. Zoom in a little bit. Collinsville has less players. Including one player who has at least one player who has a practice jersey with his number taped on the back. That goes all the way on net. Lucas Fry had to alertly blocker that away. Schmidt carrying this in. Schmidt shoves his man into the boards, and he's going to get a penalty. It was kind of a borderline penalty, but he did kind of shove the guy from behind into the board, so I guess that will earn him a trip to the penalty box. I guess it's Foley. No, it's Schmidt. Okay. Foley was kind of gliding towards the box, but Schmidt's going in. Says something to the ref, or maybe to the Highland bench. They called a cross check, I believe. I don't think it was a cross check. If anything, he threw a forearm.
I don't care if I swear what the teacher's doing. I'll keep thinking this says I don't got a problem. And I like this one, but you can say
I forgot that I said I wouldn't question the judgment of a referee, so. Bogacki shoots this down the ice. Bogacki, nice play. Breaks this up. He's going to get it back. Really killing some penalty time there. He's out here with Hoyt. He's got Hoyt in front if he can get the puck to him. And Hicks intercepts at the blue line. Vincent Bogacki, really a nice play there. Kept it in the Collinsville zone for quite a bit. Collinsville skating in. Hicks and Hoyt behind the net. Hicks has it. Cooper Hicks plays it down. That's no icing because they're in the power play. Hoyt gets it. Hoyt plays it around the boards to Hicks. Oh, and they center it. I think that might have gone off the goalie's skate or something. Back to Hicks. Hicks is going to settle it. 14 seconds left in the power play. Weiss out there now for Hoyt. Weiss and Resman out there for forwards. They've got Ravick and Hicks on D. Fisher's out there now as the penalty is ended. Highland back even strength. Hicks keeps this in, backhands it. Fisher shot. And nearly gets a rebound. He got the rebound, but couldn't get a shot off. He had an empty net. But he was tied up. And they are going to blow the whistle here as the net is off its moorings. So we'll get a line change. Hazelhorse, Ammon, Abendroth, Schmidt, Tolle. Collinsville wins the face-off. They get it out, but Schmidt's going to intercept that. I don't even really intercept it, just went and got it. Play it up to Ammon, Ammon to Abendroth. It's going to get back to Ammon, barely on sides. They shoot that. Schmidt almost kept it in. And they call another penalty on Schmidt. I think they're going to call, I guess, slashing. This is a terrible call. I mean, he swatted the puck. He slashed the puck. They do call slashing. I mean, I don't know what to say. He swiped his stick at the puck, and I believe he hit the puck. The puck was on the ice. All right, Wernley has it. He gets it to Oren. Flip it in deep. Weiss and Hicks out there with Wernley and Oren. And Oren nearly put that one in. There was some room 5 hole. There was some room 5 hole, but I think the goalie got his stick on it and it was able to cover before it went in. Weiss took a little tap to the head after the whistle. Hicks picks up the puck. Circled around too far for Wernley. That's going to go all the way down. This could be icing. They do call icing. Highland on the penalty kill. We've actually spent more time in their zone on the penalty kill than our zone, which is good.
What are you watching on Netflix?
Resman, McGrew, Arabic, Hazelhorse. Goes back to McGrew. McGrew, nice play off the board, keeps possession. Can't get it to Resman though. Hazelhorse retreating. He's going to play it to Arabic.
Yeah, I don't watch that.
Arabic gets it to Resman. He can't get it out. Back behind the net. Here come my daughters. I'm gonna ask for money, sitting on the camera. Say hi, Ava. Still on camera. Okay. That was lovely, wasn't it? McGrew plays it up. Collinsville gets the slap cut off, but didn't get much on it. That is the end of the penalty, so they send Prine out there, and Resman's going to break in. Resman reps around, gets it to Prine, he scored! Or I think that might have been Hazelhorse. That was Hazelhorse with the hat trick. Prine was there too, but Maddox Hazelhorse bangs it in. Play was really made by Josh Resman. I've been corrected by the producer here. It was Jake Resman who got the assist, since he's the one who's on this team. Abendroth falls down. Ravic's chasing the puck. Anyway, Resman really made a good play carrying the puck in, circled the net. I thought Prine was going to score it first because he was in front of the net, but Hazelhorse pressed the net too, and rather than trying for the wraparound, Resman got it to Hazelhorse, who tucked that in for the hat trick. Highland up 3-0, all 3 goals from Maddox Hazelhorse. Collinsville skating in. Good play by, who was that? Was that Resman? Preventing a scoring chance right at the last minute. Abendroth in a forward battle here. He's going to get some help from McGrew. I believe they got the puck, but when McGrew tried to clear it, it was stolen back. Shot saved by Fry. He tries to cover, but Schmidt just takes it from him. Wanted to skate it out of the zone. Schmidt has it back. Abendroth plays it up to Schmidt. Schmidt shoots this on net, and that's going to be covered. Three nothing Highland. Shots are 12-8 Highland. But again, Highland has had a lot more pressure in this game. Might be a hometown shot tracker. Collinsville is doing the scoreboard here. Center it to Hoyt. Hoyt can't get his stick on it. Totally throws it around. Too far for Ammon, but good play by Schmidt to keep it in. Tolley skating in. Tolley centers it, and he is. They're going to call a penalty here. I think Mark. Ammon got cross-checked. Yeah, they're going to send a Collinsville player to the box. Ammon got knocked down in front of the net. And they called a cross-check. I didn't actually see the hit. I just saw Ammon fall down. But I would assume that is what the penalty is for.
Oh, good. That's it?
Weiss skating in on the power play, and good save by the Collinsville goalie, who knocks the net loose again. But he had the puck covered anyway. Never hurts to kick the net loose just in case. Weiss, Rinko, Orn, Hicks. Puck goes on net right off the faceoff. They're going to clear this into the Highland bench. Heads up over there. Got to stop the clock here, people. Clock is running. Yep, they finally stop it. Highland lost a few seconds of their power play there. Collinsville's going to dump this down. Hicks gets it. Hicks is going to skate up ice. He kind of loses it, but gets it back. Hicks plays it off the boards. Rinko's in on the forecheck. Hicks gets it back. Weiss has it now. Rinko's still in front. Play it back to the point. Tolley has it. Tolley's shot is intercepted by a Collinsville player. Makes a nice move, but he's got to get around Orrin and Tolley. And I guess that was offsides. 10 seconds left on the Collinsville penalty. Bogacki, Hazelworth, Bryan. Ravik and McGrew. It's one right back to Lucas Fry, who plays it to Ravik. Ravik gets the puck behind the net. Ravik circling. Gets it to Bryan. Bryan was trying to find Bogacki, but passes behind him. Wernley gets it in, but not deep. But stolen by Bryan, who gets a shot off, deflected wide. Ravik gets it. Ravik shot. Goalie got a piece of that. He goes behind the net. Good shot by Deacon. And Ravik takes another shot, deflects up in the air. Bogacki's after it. Hazelhorse would like to get his fourth goal tonight. Wernley has it. Wernley, nice play to keep it in the zone. Collinsville clears. Bryan comes off. They're going to send Ammon on. Ravik skating in, but a Collinsville stick knocks that away. Resman comes on the ice now. Jake Resman. Called him Josh earlier. Sure, he's been called worse. Resman skating in. Resman shot saved by the Collinsville goalie right in his chest, but there was a little room 5-hole again, but just a little bit too high for that. McGrew out there with Hicks now. Fisher, Resman, Ammon. They clear it, but Hicks gloves it, keeps it in. Hicks shot blocked, Hicks gets it back. Hicks skating in, still has it, backhands it. And they're jamming away. Collinsville's goalie is in to cover that. Highland's gonna keep the same group out there. Been out there a while, but they've had a couple whistles to kind of catch their breath. Comes to Fisher off the faceoff. He gets it back to Hicks, who plays it in. Resman has it. Resman juking. Resman still has it. Resman plays it back to McGrew, who loses control, but Hicks gets it. McGrew has it. Gets it, nice pass to Ammon. And Ammon skates though. Fisher gets it in the zone, but not deep. 28 seconds left. Second period. Hicks. They're going to call this offsides. Okay, so Highland has to tag up. Puck skips by McGrew, but he's pressuring the Alt, or they're going to call McGrew for a penalty here. Couldn't really tell on that one. McGrew was on the guy, and the guy went down. I thought the guy maybe made a move and lost his footing, but he might have tripped him. It was on the far end, so far corner even. McGrew didn't really argue. All right, so we'll head to the third period. It's 10:07, but this game started quite a bit late. The Bulldogs sold some nice blankets this year. Might have just seen one flash into the screen. It might still be available for sale. I don't know. If you'd like a Bulldog hockey blanket, I'll let somebody know.
Jack has started to, but not like super late, like 8:30.
Here we are at the East Alton Ice Arena. One of my favorite ice arenas. Nice pro shop. Always some friendly local kids working. You can buy Coors Light here. It's a good place. Above average pretzel. Schmidt has it. He's going to dump it all the way down. Highland is on the penalty kill, and they blow that dead for icing. The ref kind of points at himself. He realizes he blew that. I can question the ref there because he questioned himself. So Highland dumped that in for icing right off the face-off, but we are short-handed. The McGrew is in the box, so we're allowed to ice it. Schmidt dumps it down again. Hoyt chases. Plenty of K-Hawks there to recover that. Nice shot over the net. Good hard shot there, but missed Lucas Fry's goal. Good game by Lucas tonight. He hasn't faced a ton of pressure, but he stopped all 9 Collinsville shots. Schmidt has the puck. He's going to look up to... Tried to get to that to Oren, but he couldn't get it to him. But Oren tied up the Collinsville player enough that the puck got out of the zone. Schmidt tries to play that in deep, and he played it right off of Hoyt. Hoyt kind of jumped a little bit. But it did go in the Collinsville zone. And Oren knocks down a K-Hawk and then heads to the bench. Oren kind of limping a little bit as he goes to the bench. McGrew's penalty is over. Collinsville centers, but nobody was there. Would have been a dangerous centering pass. Rinko's on the ice now. Bogacki steals it. Bogacki. Rinko shot, and it is gloved by the Collinsville goalie. Good shot, kind of against the grain there. The goalie was kind of moving to his right. Rinko shot it back to the left.
So, like, it's no. just whenever he got inside. Yeah.
Hicks has it now.
It's like you're born in an odd year. You're an odd number. This one's like this.
Hicks skating behind the net. Hicks gets the puck.
Right,
I caught that puck. So, first time I've caught a puck here in the booth. Of course, there's no booth, but. All right, Ammon plays it around a defender. He's going to skate in. Mark Ammon shot that deflects up in the air over the goal. Good play by Mark Ammon. Carried the puck down the ice, got a good shot off. Collinsville dumps this in. Warrenley chases it. Fisher chips at it. Hazelhorse gets it. Hazelhorse battling along the boards. Fisher's in front. They play it behind the goal. Collinsville tries to dump it down the ice. McGrew intercepts, throws one on net. That got through. Comes out. Rabick has it. Rabick's going to take his time. Horn hops on for Fisher. Hazelhorse heads to the bench. Resman comes on. Ammon comes off. Abendroth's coming on. Highland completes their line change. McGrew and Rabick, a nice job there. Collinsville kind of had a partial breakaway.
I know. When he looks back at it, he did like that.
Collinsville intercepts here, shoots one past Fry. Rabick gets it out. Warren chasing the puck. Rabick has it now. Abendroth gets it up to Oren. Oren makes a move right at the blue line, and Bogdaki was offside. Good passing play there, but Oren needed to get about 2 feet further before he made that move. When you make a kind of a cut right at the blue line, it throws off the timing of your teammates, and they end up being offside because they're trying to time your entry into the zone. It was a good move. He just needed to get across the blue line first. Schmidt has it. Highland pretty much in control of this game. Shots are 22-9 in favor of Highland. As I said earlier too, several of those 9 shots were just pucks that rolled down the ice on net. Schmidt skating in. So Highland's D is really limited to scoring chances here tonight. Hoyt's going to get to this. Hoyt gets hit into the boards but keeps the puck. Hoyt took a hit, and the man who hit him fell down. Hoyt still had it. Highland rips one, and that goes in. Gavin Schmidt takes the shot. I think it might have been deflected in front. Highland takes a 4-0 lead. We'll see who goes through the line first. It might be Tully. Highland takes a 4-0 lead. .6:16 left in the third period. Yeah, Gavin Schmidt took that shot. I think it might have been Tully's goal, but I'm not sure. It looked like it was deflected, but I couldn't tell who deflected it.
They dropped the clock.
We had a buzzer there for some reason. They usually set the buzzer when they drop the clock, but they haven't dropped the clock. They're bringing it down to the Collinsville zone. The ref's going to go explain it to the Collinsville coach. 10:18 is the time of day. 5.5 minutes left. Time of the hockey game. Wordenley takes a shot that doesn't make it through. Nice play by Hicks to steal the puck in the neutral zone. Hicks plays it in deep, takes a hit. Fisher standing in front of the net. He's got Weiss behind the net, hoping Weiss could get it to him, but wasn't able to. Rinko battles his man. Rinko will throw around his weight against these bigger players. Hicks coming down the ice. Rinko going off him and coming on. Hicks shot hits the goalie's shoulder. 4.5 minutes left. Highland's up 4-0. They play it down. This could be icing. Highland will finish the line change here. Hazelhorse and Abendroth come out. I think Ammon probably will stay on the ice. And they're going to drop the clock to 2 minutes. So we got Ammon, Hazelhorse, Abendroth, Ravik, McGrew. Abendroth gets it. He's taken down in the corner. Get it out. McGrew battling. McGrew bringing it in. McGrew gets it in deep. Collinsville plays it down the ice. Ravik switches directions. Ravik gets it to Hazelhorse. Hazelhorse is going down the ice. Highland shot by Hazelhorse. He had teammates in front, but the rebound went into the corner. Ravik's going to get it. Ravik dancing. Ravik takes a shot. Hazelhorse and Ammon there. Ravik has it now. Ravik takes a shot. Highland banging away. Good pressure here. And they're calling a penalty here. And they're going to call McGrew. I mean, for interference, I mean, Evendruth got cross-checked. He was laying on the ice and got cross-checked back down into the ice. So McGrew will visit the box for the second time. The good thing is he's not going to have to stay there for the full minute and a half. Shot, good save by Fry. Fry hasn't faced a lot of tough shots tonight, but that was a good save. And now they're going to take Oren. No? I think they're going to call a penalty on Collinsville. Okay. High sticking. Oren looked like he was arguing that call, like he thought it was on him, but they put a Collinsville player in the box. Might have been a makeup call. Collinsville's played a clean game tonight. They've only been called for 2 penalties. All right, Schmidt has it. Schmidt shoots. That's Resman was there in front to deflect it, but I think it went straight through. Schmidt has it now. 16 seconds left in the game. Both teams are a man short. Foley gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt played into the board. 7 seconds left. Highland's going to win this one 4-0. Schmidt just running out the clock as Foley starts to celebrate. Nice win for Highland. 4-0. Pretty much dominated this game. Out shooting Collinsville 26-11. It's a good win for Highland. And we'll see you probably next weekend. I think we play Columbia North, so that'll be a tough game. So we'll see you then.
Yeah.